The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for the delay here. Thank you so much for sticking around. Today we'll be going over some cnMaestro management updates. Today we have Alan Yu with us, product line manager, to go into some specifics and details. So thank you everyone for joining, and without further ado, Alan, send it over to you.
Okay, thank you, Andrew. Good morning, everyone. It's Alan Yu, product manager of cnMaestro from Cambium. So glad to talk to you again. I think last month we talked about the cnMaestro NOC, the on-premise version, and so we want to give everyone some further update on what is coming. So just recatch some of things in the recent software, the roadmap stuff. So we released the 1.2.0, and so it's available on both for the cloud and on-premise. Basically, you will be able to manage your device using our cloud version, or you can set up your own on-premise version has a private network. So the other thing is, beyond the on-premise, the other thing is we lift the ePMP, the quantity for ePMP limitation. So originally it was like 250 units. Right now there is no limitation. So basically at each account you will be able to manage up to 4,000 devices. It can be a mix of Wi-Fi device and ePMP, and that is available on the 1.2.0. So if you compare the cloud and on-premise, I mean, function feature pretty much similar. There are some minor difference, like the onboarding process. The cloud using the MAC address, the on-premise using a slightly different way because you don't have a database there. So there's some minor difference, but generally speaking, from management point of view, they're pretty much the same. So the cnMaestro really, if you start using that one, it's give you the way you can, have a secure system to manage your overall network, from inventory to onboarding, configuration, troubleshooting, daily operation, and that is the tool we're building, and it will support all the Cambium product from unlicensed P2P, PMP, to licensed P2P. It's basically from ePMP to PMP 450. 650, eventually everything will be covered under the cnMaestro roadmap. So one of the things I like to talk today is basically what is coming. So the next release is 1.2.1, and one of the key milestones is PMP 450 support. So we already started beta, and if you log into cnMaestro, you will be able to see the beta, and you can apply the beta to start to onboard your PMP 450 device and start to get some experience on that. Well, right now we're kind of like in the middle of beta, and we're gonna run a few more weeks for the beta, and then an official load will be released, and that is 1.2.1. So the other feature released on this release is Wi-Fi related features. It's include the set dashboard, WiFi configuration, in the cabinet portal, and voucher support. So today I will give a little bit deeper jump for all those key features supported in 1.2.1, and some of the beta right now is running on NOC version. So like all of this right now is running on NOC versions. If you go with NOC beta, and you can see all the features. For the cloud version, the hosted captive portal and voucher support is still not there yet. The cloud beta will be started very soon. So during today, I'm gonna run some. So some of the slides I'm gonna talk about, and then I'm gonna jump to the cnMaestro cloud and show one of the one of the system I'm using to monitor, and I will show you, the PMP450 was there, and the dashboard, site dashboard for Wi-Fi, floor plan, the GUI configuration stuff. So we're gonna do a little bit more details on that, and so hopefully, we're gonna give you a little bit deeper idea on what the features support. So for 450 support, basically. It will support the 450, 450i, 430 subscriber module, PP450 or PP450i. So that's a device we're going to support. And there is one thing is, if you remember the onboarding process, normally is you have to put a URL, or you're going to using the DHCP option 43 or option 15 to do the onboarding process. And there is another feature we added in this release. It's called PMP Subscriber Module Auto Discovery. Meaning is, once you have the AP, once you log into the AP, once you have the PMP AP on board, either using the static URL or the DHCP options, once you have the AP on board, all the subscriber module under the AP will automatically on board, and you just need to click the approval. Then all devices will be on board. So this significantly simplified the onboarding process, and as long as you have the AP there, all the SM will be auto-discovered. That's a great feature, I think, for many customers. It's an easy one. So let's take a PMP. So when we say the PMP 450 support, well, what this really means, it literally means it has a full management like the ePMP and the Wi-Fi product line today. It is support from the dashboard. So the hierarchy dashboard, it's basically give you visualize your device, so you can see all the from the tower to the edge. So on the dashboard, you will see all the device type and how many type and what is the status. And it also supports the advanced troubleshooting. So it's display the tower to edge status in a single graph. So it's very simple. We're gonna create a series of videos in the next couple months to focus on each topic more broadly. So stay in tune for that. Notification. So you will see the status, the alarms, so you will see those status with civil alarms immediately, and you can also troubleshooting the issues by filtering on alarm history and review the events. Inventory, obviously, you will be able to see your device inventory from different level, from system level, or from the network level, sector, tower thing. That all can be done. And you can also export the inventory to a PDF or a CSV file. Stats and trend, all the historical radio network stats, and image upgrade. That basically you can upgrade your system in a sector or multiple sectors in a single job. And configuration, that's very similar to ePMP stuff. We're going to talk a little bit more on Wi-Fi configuration later, so you can see the details on that. Maps and map modes, that is a Google Map stuff. So you can see the all the graphical display for different scales, different devices in the network. Zero touching on board. So basically, we support the for a pre-configured Cambium device, it will be automatic on board when you have the network connectivity. And multiple administrators, so you can invite your coworkers, colleagues, and to manage the device using your corporate cnMaestro account. So that's just basically the PMP support. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log into one of my site. All right. So basically, if you go to cnMaestro, And I log in with my account, and then you can see my screen with all the menus here. So you have the home. So I'm in home right now. So you can have the onboarding device, all those stuff. So I don't have an onboarding thing. I'm not demonstrating the onboarding thing today, but I'm gonna see the monitor. So if I go to the monitor and go to the dashboard, so basically this is this is a system I have here, and actually there's several accounts I have here, and let's see this network. So if you click this one, and let me see, this would only have Wi-Fi, so let's pick up one with the PMP device. All right. So when you click here, this is the dashboard going to show I have point multi-point AP, 2 of the AP, 3 of the SM, 1 of the Wi-Fi modules. So if I further click this one, and I have a 450i, and also I have the 450 AP here. So you can see, different level of dashboard. You will be able to see where's my, this is in city, in the city, and you can see where's my AP, and this is the 2 of the SM I have, and so in here you have all the details, what the downlink capacity, uplink, all those stuff, and there's the stats, so you can get all of those things. And that basically gave you all the, the PMP. This will show you a PMP 450i AP with 2SM, and so you can see the PMP is here. All right, so I will not go through all the other, configuration. That's just all pretty much for PMP is all almost identical, like you manage a ePMP device or a Wi-Fi device. So it's pretty identical thing. So that's just what I want to show here. And so let's talk about the other 2 features. So other features. So we said, we have this support of the PMP 450. That is one of the key parts in this release. The other one is Wi-Fi related features. So for Wi-Fi related features, one of the thing is the actually one of the thing was the dashboard, site dashboard, and so you will be able to see the client information, and AP client information, and the channel distribution stuff on different levels, and also they're gonna have we have the site floor plan. So basically, you will be able to upload your floor plan and make so you can see where your Wi-Fi AP located, and that gave you a better view on that. So take a look for that. Let's go back to. I'm gonna switch over between this here. So let's say actually this one. Let's see. I have one, and let's pick up a site with a little bit more. Okay, this one has 2 Wi-Fi, 3 Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna pick up to see where's my Wi-Fi. Okay, there is this is the 2 of the Wi-Fi, 2 of the SM. So let's do this one. Cody's home E400. So if I choose the system here, let me pick up one with the E400. Okay, so basically this is a dashboard for the E400, and you can see this is my device, and this is the AP details, radio details, throughput, those report stuff. And let's take a look for the Wi-Fi stuff. So there is Wi-Fi here. This is Wi-Fi, and I have 6 clients. And you can see is basically this is the set dashboard. You have to see how many Wi-Fi and how many clients I have, and each client associated with different AP, and also it show you the channel distribution. So basically we have this is 2.4 gigahertz. This is 5 gigahertz. The throughput, the status of this. And that give you the a summary for the dashboard. Let's see what else they have here. So it's 10. Yeah, I mean, then let's take a look for this one, specifically one, and you can see what is the channels here, and how many channels, how many clients, the stats, power, and from this device dashboard to give you some more details on this device. All right. So let's go back to the presentation. So the other thing, actually go back here. The other thing I want to talk about is the Wi-Fi, configured Wi-Fi using the cnMaestro. So one of the things is we like to, give a much easier way to do the Wi-Fi configuration. And for a Wi-Fi configuration, and you need to create, for each Wi-Fi device, there will be a configuration profile, there will be a device-specific override. And under the configuration profile, there's 2 policies. One is the wireless LAN policy, and the other one is the management policy. For wireless LAN policy, normally it includes the wireless LAN radius, guest access control, usage limitation, access parameters. Those are such as the SSID, sketch access. Those are the basically common parameters you want to configure. And also there is a separate policy independent with wireless LAN policy is the management policy. And that one contains the SMP, time sighting, event logging related parameters. So so you will be able to create different wireless LAN policy and management policy, and then you can choose different one, create a combination for configuration profile, and then using the configuration profile to push for the Wi-Fi device. So I'm gonna go here today. I'm gonna go again. Let's switch over to the system, and let me show you what I have done. So if I go to the configuration, so if you go to the configuration, there is we have the configuration ePMP. Here's Wi-Fi device. And this is the part is new. So basically you have to see the policy, the profile, and the configure Wi-Fi. That's kind of like in the order. So if you look at here, when we start configure Wi-Fi, the first thing we build is the foundation block is policy, the wireless LAN policy and the management policy. And then from there we create a profile. And then from there, we start to configure the Wi-Fi device. That's kind of like the order we're doing here. So if I go to config, I choose the policy. All right. So when I choose a policy, basically, this is a policy, I was created, and let's create a new one. So we can say click the add new policy, and then you're gonna first of all, you're going to define, this is, it's an outdoor, the Wi-Fi access point, or it's indoor one. So it's cnPilot to R201 or 200. This is the E400, 500, or 1000. So let's say we choose the outdoor one, and you're going to give a name. So let's say, I just pick a name here, say, Cambium test 1. And description, it's a test purpose. Okay, so I click next, and then here basically you define your wireless LAN policy, so include SSID and wireless line security, what security you're using. Radio is dual band or single band, maximum number of client isolation, hide SSID. So you can say, as I test here, say is Cambium test 1 SSID. So and then you can also set up some of the advanced parameters here as the UAPSD, the QBSS, and you can find all those details. I mean, basic from the E400 user manual. It gives you the details for that. Let's see next. And then you can also select the radius, the authentication server, accounting server stuff here. And if I, basically I leave this blank here. I say next. And then you have the guest access control. You want to do the access policy here, redirect mode here. Do you want to do the splash page? This is the basically this is the hosting portal stuff, and other things. And you can see next. And this is the usage limitation. You set up the limitation for per client, the uplink and downlink. And this is for wireless LAN, upstream and downstream, speed limitation. So if I click next, this is the scheduled access. All right, start time, end time, so you can define the more details here. And last one was the access. So you can see the ACL, DNS ACL stuff you can add or leave it there. You can also have the a policy here to block specific device or permit, or this thing can do. And then once you finish, you will save. Then you have a policy created. Okay, so this is a policy for wireless LAN. Similar thing for management, and as well you can create multiple templates for management as well. So similar thing, you can add a new policy here. And this time we're going to do an exercise for indoor. So we're saying is test Cambium test 2. So test 2. And here you can define the access, admin, users, basic users. So we have 3 tiers, basic, normal, and admin. And you can also define the SMP service. You're going to enable, disable. You can define different, server address and those type of thing. And time setting, NTP times NTP, and option 42. So you can choose NTP here and choose your timing. Say it's Chicago, it's Central Time, and daylight enabled. You can define those things when your daylight will turn on, start from when, stop at when. And let's keep it disabled, simple. Next is event logging. So you want a syslog enabled, disabled. You can do those things. Once you're done, you save, and then you create a new policy. All right. So once you have the network policy, we have 2 policies here: wireless LAN policy and the management policy. And then you will be able to configure your profile. And in the profile, you will basically combine, you will be able to combine the policy, the wireless LAN policy and the management policy to create a unique configuration profile. All right, so we'll not do that I'm not doing that anymore, just shown this. And then once you have the profile created, and then you can go to the menu thing, configure Wi-Fi, and then for each onboarding Wi-Fi device, you can push for apply a specific profile, and then this profile will be pushed to this device, and that basically it's your Wi-Fi configuration things we support in this release. All right. So let's move back here. We talk about dashboard, set plan. So the other 2 features, so we talk about the set dashboard. we talk about the configuration, the Wi-Fi configuration for indoor, outdoor, and the other two features of Wi-Fi side is the captive portal and also the voucher support. So basically, the captive portal is support up to 4 policies, and you can customize the web page on each of them, and you can make it change on fly. So let's go through some of the slides. I think we saw this. So on the splash page, when you do this thing, you go to the splash page, and then you can see there's 4 templates, and you can have your logo. You can put your pictures for logo and background image. So it gives you the way you can customize specifically what you want, and you can also add the background place, color stuff. So basically, you can create configure your splash page, and once you're done, you will be able to preview what the things you did, and so it gives you a very customized view for your hosted splash page. The other that is the hosted hostage portal stuff. And the other thing, so I don't have the this one running on the cloud. So if you join the beta for the NOC, you should be able to practice this. The other part, the software support is a voucher support. So for the voucher support, it's create a voucher for the guest access, and you can customize text and log on each vouchers. And so the first thing, one of the things you do is you're gonna define the voucher policy. So you can support different policies. There's multiple policies can be supported, and for each voucher type, you can create one. And also there's different. So we set up 2 different levels of 2 different service type. One is the gold, one is a silver. So their focus slightly different is the and you have the rate limiting reinforcement and session time enforcement. And you can mix them, the voucher and the free access. So so let's take a look for this one. So voucher support. So basically, this is the in the service part, and you will be able to create a voucher, and this voucher you can also get some more details there to see what this voucher is for. So this one we give some that we created in this example. There's a portal 1. This is for basically airport, and so you're gonna use that voucher to get the access to the internet. And so you have different plans, gold plan and silver plan. In each plan you can have the access card, total generate. So you can define those voucher ID out. So you can create a voucher, and then you can create how many we generated, and how many has been claimed or has been used. So you can generate different level of plans, and for each plan you can have a detailed definition on what is voucher or what is included. Right? That is the voucher support. Unfortunately, I don't have a system I can running on the. This is not in the cloud yet to run this demo, but hopefully this gives you some ideas on what this feature really do. So if we go back, take a look for the 1.2.1. We have the 450 support and the Wi-Fi related features. There's 4, and as I said, we're in the beta. So if you are interested for the beta, you can you can go to the cnMaestro and apply for the beta test. It's once we receive your beta request, then we will add you into the beta list, and you can also join us for the beta discussion. We also have the a forum. You can post your, I believe it's in let's see, Cambium. So if you go to Cambium network, community, forum, the cnMaestro beta. And then you will be able to, so basically if you become a beta customer, we will add you into the cnMaestro beta forum, and from here you will be able to, basically you can post your experience, your feedback, comments. We look at this very closely, and also it shows what the beta features and beta guide. So you can see is right now for this 1.2.1 we have all the features on the on-premise. For the cloud, we have some, the PMP is there, and the site dashboard and the configuration is there. The other is coming, so it gives you the update. It also gives you the detailed beta guide, and we're looking forward for you to give some more comments, feedback on this. And if you have any other, comments or things you'd like to see or to have, please let us know. And I think that's, hopefully this give you some an overview on what is coming. And we're, if you have anything you want to share with us, go with the send us the information, and we will follow up and get some more follow up with you. All right, so I think that's pretty much I want to cover today for the webinar. So Andrew, back to you.
Fantastic, Alan. Thank you so much. So I haven't got any questions that have come in yet. Does anyone have any further questions for Alan while we are here? Alan, we did have one that just came in actually. Let's see. I still utilize CNS for network discovery. Any plans to integrate that into cnMaestro?
They seem. So can you see the question again? Sorry.
It says, I still utilize CNS for network discovery. Any plans to integrate that into cnMaestro?
I think we have the, I think I'm not fully understand the question. I mean, cnMaestro, the device discovery it is a standard feature for the cnMaestro.
Okay, so you're saying it should be available within cnMaestro currently?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, he says the local version.
Oh, the local version.
Not the cloud.
I see. Okay. So, so currently, the cloud and the NOC do not have the we call associate. So in the future, we do have a plan to allow the NOC to be associated with the cloud version. So that will simplify. That will give you the basically you will be able to using the I think what's called MAC address stuff to onboard your device. So right now for the NOC, you have to the onboarding process is slightly different. It is using the I think you have a Cambium ID stuff to onboard your device. But for the PMP, as I said earlier, if you're boarding your AP, all your SM will be able to board automatically. So there are things we're adding. So it's still not there today, but it's it is in our roadmap. We're adding those in the future. Right now, for that part, I do not have a timeline tell specifically for this feature when it will be available. But we will, once the data is more clear or committed, I will share with the team.
Fantastic. Thank you, Alan. Any further questions from anyone? Well, Alan, nothing's coming up so far. If anything does come up about after this webinar, obviously, as Alan mentioned, post it onto our community page, and we will constantly be advising that and keeping an eye and tabs on anything that comes in. But without further ado, I want to thank everyone for joining. Alan, thank you as well for presenting. And I want to have everyone just visit our social media pages. from Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google, you name it. Tell us your stories and tell us exactly what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like. We love hearing from you guys, so the more the merrier. So Alan and everyone, thank you so much, and we hope to see you soon.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.